Have you ever noticed this strange thing? Some people start talking about their birthday 1 month in advance. They plan outfits, cakes, captions, and parties like it's a national festival. And then there are others. If you ask them, hey, when's your birthday? They're like, oh, it was last week. No post, no cake, no celebration, nothing. So the big question is, why? Why do some people treat their birthday like just another boring day on the calendar? Let's talk about it, because the answer is way more interesting than you think. First, let's clear one thing up. Not celebrating your birthday does not automatically mean you're sad, depressed, or antisocial. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it's actually a sign of growth. Let's break this down. For some people, birthdays come with memories that aren't very happy. Maybe when they were younger, no one really made a big deal out of it. Friends forgot. Family was busy. Or maybe they planned something once, invited people, and almost no one showed up. That kind of thing stays in your mind. So the brain does what it's best at, protecting you. It quietly decides, if I don't expect anything, I won't get disappointed. Over time, birthdays stop feeling exciting. Not because the person doesn't care, but because caring once hurt too much. It's like touching a hot stove as a child. You don't keep testing it again and again. You just avoid it. Now let's talk about another group, the busy people. These are the people whose life feels like a never-ending to-do list. Work deadlines, exams, family responsibilities, bills, stress. Their birthday comes, and before they even realize it, the day is already over. Not because they forgot, but because their brain was too busy surviving. When life feels heavy, celebrations feel optional. A birthday starts to feel like, yeah, that's nice, but I have things to do. For them, it's not emotional. It's practical. And then comes the most misunderstood group of all. The people who know it's their birthday, but genuinely don't feel the need to celebrate it. No sadness, no busyness, just calm. These people usually don't depend much on outside validation. They don't need likes, parties, or attention to feel good about themselves. They already feel okay inside. They're the kind of people who enjoy a quiet cup of tea more than a loud party. They don't think, today I'm special because it's my birthday. They think, I'm valuable anyway. This often comes with emotional maturity. They've realized something important. A cake doesn't decide your worth. Candles don't measure your success. And one day in a year doesn't define your life. And here's something interesting. Many people who don't celebrate their birthday don't wait for special days to feel happy. They find joy in random moments. A good conversation, a peaceful walk, a small personal win. To them, every day has meaning. So one specific date doesn't feel that special anymore. Now, let's add a little humor here. Some people don't celebrate because birthdays remind them of age. And age reminds them of back pain, responsibilities, and life questions like, wait, I'm how old now? So instead of balloons, they choose denial. Very effective strategy. But jokes aside, here's the real takeaway. How someone treats their birthday often reflects how they treat life. Some seek joy through celebration. Some protect themselves from disappointment. Some are overwhelmed. And some are simply at peace. None of these are right or wrong. The problem starts only when we judge others for it. When we assume someone is boring, broken, or sad just because they didn't cut a cake. So next time someone says, I don't really celebrate my birthday, don't rush to feel sorry for them. They might be healing, they might be busy, or they might have already found what many people are still searching for. Contentment without noise. And now let me ask you something. Do you celebrate your birthday because you